one step ahead of Fibonacci ratio. Let us discover, rediscover, and re-establish another marvel of Vedic science that is called Ayadi Sutra of SthapatyaVed. Those rules are called Ayadi Shadvarga first, that is Aya, Vyaya, Yoni, Var, Tithi and Nakshatra. These are something wonderful principles which verifies all dimensions, length, breadth, height, volume, age, and the factor by which any manifested construction will be destroyed. Destroyed in the sense, like if there is a cell and if we use it for 8 hours or some prescribed hours and it discharges, it means it becomes useless. But it doesn't mean that it is destroyed or it is de-shaped or it is vanished. Battery is now not useful. It simply means that now it is not having that current, that energy for which it was due to use. It means when battery discharges means now it is not having the energy. But the shape and other things are same. But the essence of that battery goes away. Similarly, one structure is called that it is destroyed or it is now discharged. It means now it will not have that energy. And when Panch Tattvas, 5 elements, if it is said that it is expired by the 5 elements, it means when these mysterious or these very highly calculated mathematical formulas are used in SthapatyaVed, then it is said that this building will be destroyed by this one of the 5 elements. It simply means that element's energy will go away or will vanish, all will be decayed. So it means this is another step of Fibonacci ratio, because Fibonacci ratio is 2-dimensional. But these formulas, these wonderful formulas, these are verifying 3-dimensional values of any structure. It means it is not only the proportion of length or breadth or any shape, but it is the calculation of 3-dimensional length, breadth and height. It means X, Y and Z formulas. X, Y and Z axis. It means it is taking the volume of the structure also. And because it calculates the time, the age, the factor is going to be destroyed. It means these are those wonderful secret formulas which can calculate as per the dimension of an object, that how it is going to be destroyed. It means in other words, how this shape is going to be discharged by what energy. So this, now I invite all different scientists from all fields. Let us explore these mysterious formulas. just verify in your language these formulas, and I assure you that you'll definitely find something wonderful. These are the formulas of ancient texts of Sthapatya Ved. Those are called Mansara, Samranga, and Sutradhara. Samranga Sutradhara is written in 10th, 11th century. So let us discover something wonderful which is talking about the like Fibonacci ratio, but it is talking more of that. It is talking about the fourth three-dimensional values. So you can say that this is talking about the fourth dimension, all the three dimension, which element, that fourth dimension which is imbibed in these three dimensions. And this is something wonderful that could be called consciousness, that could be called energy, that could be called unified field, or whatever name we want to give them, or we want to give that is okay. But let us discover, let us redefine, let us try to find out the secrets of these formulas. And these are founded hundreds of years ago in the Sthapatya text. And this is something very important because it is more than Fibonacci ratio, because it is talking about the three-dimensional values of any object. And when it can calculate things, that what values has all these three dimensions, three-dimensional structure has, it means like Fibonacci ratio, it is having all those details how proportions enfold the energy, whether it is right or wrong, positive or negative, and what special type of energy it enfolds. Like there is a formula that is called Aya, Vyaya. So how these symbolical names are given? I, Vyay, Yoni, Var, Tithi, Nakshatra, and I, how it is calculated in one text that is called Dhvaj, Dhumra, Singh, Shwa, Rush, Khar, Gaj, Kag. It means if we calculate any dimension, now I am talking about the orientation. So if you take of these calculations, then by calculating these dimensions, the orientation of the building comes. If there is a particular dimension that will be suitable for one particular orientation. So it means just by talking about dimensions, it can express the quality of orientation, which side it is going to be more useful, and what type of qualities this dimension has. So this is something wonderful, and it is enfolding that particular energy. It means these definitions, these mathematical formulas, they have the secret that what dimension contains what type of energy which is suitable or against the human physiology, whether it will help it or won't. So this is something wonderful. Let us redefine. I invite all scientists. There is no prejudices. There is no claims. Very open-minded. Let us rediscover, because now we have very sophisticated language, sophisticated fields. In Japan, beautiful, brilliant people are trying to create artificial brains. So when they are working on that micro level, when the quality of nanometer and tubular, there are so many complicated things which seems complicated because those are manifested values. But what we are talking about, how manifested values function, those energies which are required to make material value functional. Like when soul goes away, then human physiology stop working in one sense. But when another bacterial generation starts taking place, it means then it starts working on different level, because now body will start decaying and another bacteria will take place. All other things will start destroying the body. But body won't sustain itself as a human body. It means when that soul goes away, that consciousness goes away, that unified or that invisible energy goes away, then this body is not sustained. It means to keep material value functional, non-material is required. And in these formulas, that non-material, that function, that how the dimension, what proportion, enfold what type of consciousness or quality of energy, these secrets are hidden. Now, without claiming anything, just very open-mindedly, I invite all the greatest scientists of all fields. Let us redefine it, because whatever is written in Vedic science, those things are written in symbolical language. Like I told you, that if we are going to verify the dimension of one proportion, that is said like Dhas Dhum Shing Chwa Vrashkar Gats Kak. It means this dimension is good for east, southeast, south, southwest, west, northwest, north or east. So what does it mean? That every dimension, every orientation is aligned with certain energies, then only it will be beneficial for human physiology. And see how precisely, how intricately it is woven, this proportion is woven, and they can define it. So now let us rediscover it by whatever modern method, modern knowledge we have, so that we can get another dimension of more than Fibonacci ratio. Now we'll have the secrets of when we can calculate what type of energy, what type of dimension has. It means it has the sequential development and the coding and decoding of all those dimensions what are there in 2-dimension and as well 3-dimension. So let us rediscover. I again invite the best brains of the world in all fields of life to redefine it and re-establish it in their own terms. In Vedic terms, it is already established, because these symbolic terms are given to certain dimensions, certain orientations. So if we go by that, there is no need to re-establish it. But when we want to re-establish it in modern times, then in modern methods, modern terminology and modern technology, in modern quantum mechanics, we can re-establish it. So for that, I am inviting all the greatest brains of this world to enjoy these wonderful principles, mathematical formulas of Sthapatya, of Vedic Vagda, of Vedic text, branch of Vedic science, being practiced in ancient times till now for greatest constructions, for tallest constructions, for constructions which have sustained them in one of the greatest earthquakes. So let us enjoy these wonderful formulas.